the corporate chalets. This is where the power is at the Hampton Classic Horse Show. And I'm with two most powerful women on Long Island.
Well, thank you.
And the most powerful man in the Atlantic Club. The most powerful man at the Hampton Classic. Dennis Susskind, Dottie Herman. This is it, isn't it?
Oh, this is it. And hey, the weather's been wonderful this summer, and even though it's hot, it's beautiful out. And we've got our top producers from Manhattan, from Long Island, and the Hamptons, and some of them have never been to Classic before, and they're in love. They're going to come back forever.
Dennis, these are the corporate chalets, and major sponsors like Prudential, Douglas Eliman hold these great events, and this is a major one, isn't it?
It is, and Prudential is very special to the Hampton Classic. They're not one of the Johnny-come-lately firms. They've been here for over 16 years. They have a lot of locals in the Hamptons that work for them, and they're just a top-rate firm. And to have Dottie and all her people here is really a tribute to us, and we're really honored that they always support us, and we try to support them. So I recommend anybody who's listening to this, go see a Prudential broker. You'll be very happy.
Absolutely.
And come to the Classics. This is the creme de la creme. This is the event of the year.
Thank you.
And we say that with all, this is just the major events, and so we're so glad to participate in it, and we think you do a great job. So come to the Hamptons and see us. We'll be here all week.
But Dottie, before we go, you do so much for the community, and as a businesswoman, you started at a time when it wasn't that easy to get financing. You proved on your own what it takes to be a successful business person. And these have not been easy times in the real estate business.
You have to underline before she answers. You have to underline a businesswoman, because she started when it wasn't fashionable and it was difficult to get through that barrier of it being a man's world, and she was one of the pioneers to make it happen.
Thank you so much. It's true, but I think when there's obstacles and life is full of ups and downs, you just have to figure out how to go around them. And I always say that in any real estate market, good, bad, or indifferent, there's opportunities. They're just different. You have to look for them. And sometimes, like now, I bought my house in the recession we had in the Hamptons in the 90s, if you recall that.
Unfortunately, I do.
Okay? And people are like,
it might have been one of mine.
Are you crazy? Why would you buy here? Well, there's only one Hamptons, and there's no place like this in the world. And I am really convinced that this will continue to grow and flourish, and people just want to be here.
Wonderful.
So I'm really high on the Hamptons.
Well, thank you, Dennis. He's the
Thanks,
man who runs
Dennis,
this whole
for all
show.
you do.
It's interesting to note that our attendance on Sunday opening day and yesterday and today are record levels.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you
And
for
it
being
gets
here.
better every year thanks to you.
Well, we're hoping things are only going to be bigger and better for everyone, and continued success to both of you, because on your efforts, a lot of people are employed, a lot of things are done, and we'd like to celebrate the entrepreneurs, those people who are out up front making it happen, and you're both examples of that. And we're going to catch up with you on Grand Prix Sunday, because that's going to be our Prudential Douglas Eliman Day, although it is the FTI Consulting $250,000 Grand Prix.
They're very good.
But we're with you that day also.
They're very good partners, both of them at the Hampton Classic.
Absolutely. So FTI Consulting,
And
Prudential Douglas Eliman.
You believed in me like way back when.
We
So
were
I
there
wanna
the
thank
first
you.
day when you started that opening party. We were there. So
So we go
we
back.
love
Even
you.
though we still look young, don't we?
I know.
all?
Look at this. I tell you. All right. Enjoy this
Thank
party. Dottie, to be joined by Michael Braverman, a great name in real estate and also a board member here at the Hampton Classic, and a great friend of ours.
He's a legend in my book, and when I first came out to the Hamptons, I mean, Michael was and still is it. And I just looked up to him, and he's been a friend, and he's helped me along my whole career since I was in the Hamptons from when I started.
Do you remember when you first met?
Well, it was years ago. I looked and saw that Dottie was going to be the next generation of real estate, and I'd better get out of the business.
Absolutely, the next generation of real estate. You embody it. Looking around this room and seeing all of these lovely people, women and gentlemen, and who are your top performers, it must be gratifying.
Yeah, it is. And since the Hamptons has a big city crowd, I have a lot of my top producers from the city here also. because they work with their customers in Long Island, and we're kind of a big family.
Well, we're all fans of Michael Braverman and what he's done.
He's done great. I just was at his home, his lovely home, which is probably one of, and I see great homes in the Hamptons. I think Michael's takes the cake. I was at a literary event, and it was just so elegant, so wonderful, and he's so gracious.
It was a lovely evening, wasn't it?
Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. And actually, it was chilly. It was nice. We had a nice breeze, right?
Well, well deserved for all that Michael does for the community also. He's on the board of so many different things. But it's great. I wanted to make this connection because when I think of real estate in the Hamptons and the two people who really have made an imprint of real estate in the Hamptons, I think of Michael Braverman and I think of Dottie Herman. So great catching up with both of you.
I had to give him a kiss.
Thank you.
I love these guys. I love the Hamptons, too.